You can definitely change this, right? So I typically have it at 200. You can do this, set it up. Uh, Today, I would say probably not the cleanest day to trade, right? So we did go to the 75.40, which I think we talked about a bit, right? We talked about the 2-day balance, right? If they go inside, that most likely we're going to visit this prior all-time high, which was sitting here, right? And then you had this prior week POC and path. We said this is a pretty good magnet. We talked about it Sunday quite a bit of this past week. So that played out, and then I mean, in terms of access, was it a strong response? I don't see it as a strong response. We did reject the 2-day balance, which is bullish. So now the key, what they need to hold is what, based on what you guys are seeing here. What's the key for bulls to hold?
Need to be above last balance.
Okay, no,
Maybe previous day single print.
like this one here.
Uh, no, the other one, the big,
This
yeah, around there. Yeah, nothing around there.
access high. Okay, anyone else?
Previous week value area high?
Previous week. Okay, that's good. Why that one? Why previous week value area high?
I don't know. That's just what I see.
Well, you're right, because if this was our value before, right, this was our last week's value here, and we came to the POC of this to the fair price of last week. Now the goal for bulls is to basically defend this, right? They do not want to go below here, right? It's not ideal state for them to lose this, because what does that tell you about the value?
But then they don't want higher, but if they hold it, then they do.
Yeah, exactly. So they have to hold this tomorrow. So whatever this is, call it 85 and a quarter to about 82. And this played a pretty big level, I would say overnight, this prior week value, and then we went all the way to these single prints on the prior week range high. And we rejected, but this is probably one of the worst profiles probably I have seen in a very long time.
Yeah, they
Uh,
had a P and then a lower P. It was
oh
like
yeah,
really hard to, yeah.
doesn't have a lot of TPOs to consider this, right? You can treat this as single prints. I'm not gonna put too much value on it. I'd probably put more value in this area right here than on those single prints. I would watch see what did they do in this area. Does everybody understand why?
Yeah, that value area low.
You have two stacked value area lows, right? So, and this one is shifting higher. So now if they hold this, right, and they start building value here, that's good. Right? Then they're getting ready potentially for another move down. But if they lose this value area high tomorrow, it's going to get ugly. Tomorrow could get ugly for if the bears are able to push this down um, where they are after hours. But if they're able to push this through, that would be a big, big win, right? And they almost had a spike today. They came very close to a spike. They hit this level nicely, and then I just nice drop, about 20 points. So for me, I'm just gonna watch this tomorrow. I'm gonna live trade with you guys, but this is all I'm watching tomorrow at this level right here. See how they do. If they lose it, let's say they open here or lose, they open below this value and they regain it, that'll be a good bullish sign to go target 84, about call it 20 points here. They reclaim this, you're most likely going to the 604 and then ultimately 11 here.
They're
That'll be the game
55 right
plan.
now.
Oof. Oh, they got they got destroyed. So this is a big deal right now. They really have to climb out of this here. They have to get out of this right now. They have to pop here and reclaim
I
that.
thought they were rejected, Shorty. I've been short since market close, and
Oh, good.
on the two week prior, I think they're targeting 2 week prior value area low. Though I'm not sure.
I mean, the next one is the main value area high, and then ultimately, my target would be somewhere around here, right? If they come to this zone here, bounce, and then they're coming to this level, and then here would be your. These are the next levels I would keep an eye on.
On VRVP, there's also I believe relatively I guess small volume zone as well, where they're selling right now compared to the other two. Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well.
This was your prior week POC, so of course, you now have a high volume node. And then below that, right, you have this multiple weeks. I would say it's 2 months now, almost, or a month and a half, where the POCs there. This is massive. If you remember what we talked about, if it comes here, don't be so excited about the short at this level. If they lose this, let's say POC tomorrow, or let's say they enter inside the May value area high, that's a big deal. Because then they can literally explore, and your middle targets right here and the final targets here. Take this, right, about 160 points. So I'll definitely watch this tomorrow.
Shorty, but if they give us like 7540, that will be a long initially, right?
540, this one?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not gonna take this long now. Not anymore. This is considered a poor low here. And from here, from this demand, you fail to take out the prior highs here. So you're not really getting a push till you get back in here. They should have closed here or reclaimed that, right? So this looks, they might dance here, right? Might be boring tomorrow, but let's see. If they want to continue, if the Bears want to take over, losing this is a start.
Non-farm payroll tomorrow.
Yeah, I just don't honestly care anymore about any of those.
I think they will tag 40 tonight. Yeah, I'm still short. I think I'd say like probably if they go past 60, I think that means they're rejecting this.
Well, you can definitely see how they behave above this 2-day balance high where they're struggling now. This is where they agreed on value before, right? So,
I think this is a retest. Yeah,
so I think you can watch this. So this is your 2-day balance high, and they're right inside of it now. So if they're not able to get out, and you see that they're struggling, there's a very high chance you're going to be at 30s and 20s. Might just accelerate here a little. Probably a good stay short.
Yeah, I'm a runners left. I already took majority of it off 60 ish.
That's good. Very good. While we're here, this was the NWL, right? The sweep that we talked about. You guys remember we had marked this. Do you guys recall this? If they're able to sweep this, then look for a run and then rest, right? So we should be headed a little bit higher here. Keep an eye on it. See what you guys get out of it. Intel, if you guys, of course, still in, but it didn't really. It's just consolidating. Really not doing anything here. Is anyone in Starbucks?
The short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't check today just because I was with the kids the whole day, but we should be up on this.
I think today by the end of it went up like I think 10% or so. I see it at 3.84, and I think we got it at 2.7 or something.
Yeah, I'm checking right.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, at least I was in at 2.7, and it is
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm 33% up.
Yeah, I'm up total at 22%.
Nice.
So I think we still have obviously a lot of room, but I think we'll be in the money here shortly.
Oh wow, at $80. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason I cannot like anticipate like that it can fall this much, but again, we have seen it
Starbucks?
again and again. No, like when it is at these highs or yeah, for me to like see this big of a move, I cannot anticipate like many of
It'll
you
come.
guys can do over it.
So we should be going right here shortly at 90. Probably be here tomorrow. We're gonna get a bounce here. Probably go somewhere about 94ish, and then we're looking for 80, 82, and then can look to close some of it here. They're gonna sweep these lows probably. I'm definitely watching this. Right, this is so far so good.
Yep.
I'm still keeping an eye on Apple. Set a little, so it's creating like famous diamond top here, and I think they have the. Let me see. When is the developers thing? It's from June 8th to June 12th.
So next week.
Yeah, watch and see what they're expecting. Updated Siri with AI. Yeah, see what that. Hopefully, I'm wrong. But I mean, I just don't see anything yet. I mean, they're going higher prices and they broke out of here. But if you look here, this candle here looked like a stopping volume, and then ever since there was really no volume.
You're talking about the one which like just 3 days before the break of value?
Yeah. Right here.
This one, yeah, okay.
Tesla's just doing basically same stuff. Go back to 50s, come back. Now it's going to go to 408 tomorrow. Once it goes to 408, like in this range, it'll probably be a decent buy on some calls again. Pretty sure it's going to drive at that. When is that SpaceX IPO?
11th.
So I don't buy IPOs, but you guys are welcome to. I think there's better opportunities in the market than an IPO with, I don't know, revenue and all the crap that they have.
It's 135. They're pricing it right now.
That's pretty expensive.
Yeah, I just can't justify the price.
Yeah, that
I
will be
mean,
1.75 trillion valuation.
come on.
They will
1.7
never get
trillion.
there.
I mean, it will all take significant. And I mean, who are they tailoring to? I guess I don't know. Who's the customer?
So they have huge investments from Tesla.
That's all
So-
circular investing.
Yeah, exactly. I think Tesla and Bitcoin is one of their biggest investments. And their biggest moneymaker is the government. Unless entire NASA gives them the contract, I don't see 1.7 trillion valuation ever.
I think this ends the same way space did. If you guys remember, we talked about this. Oh my God, they sold the crap out of it.
Yeah, people were buying thinking it's a SpaceX.
Oh my God, look at this trap here. Oof.
Posted a video earlier today about saying that basically these IPOs are providing exit liquidity for the venture capitalists who got in before they go public. But they talked about
Um,
SpaceX and Anthropic. But it was an interesting.
Anthropic makes more sense in my opinion, right? Because it is pretty powerful. I use Claude like for personal stuff, and I mean it's just insane, like what it can do. And this is I'm using the 4.8, the Opus. One of my friends, he wears what do you call him, CISO at a company, and they got their hands on Mythos or whatever the name is, and he said it's fucking scary. He said it's scary. We had to shut it down. So
Yeah, Hood
security is
launched
big.
like agentic trading, where you can connect your agent to their MCP, and you can have the agent trade for you.
Wow.
But I think Hood like ripped off like I don't know 20 points, off the news.
What's their ticker? Robinhood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is HOOD.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think we also got rid of PDT. Well, I mean they got rid of that today. So
Oh, they removed PDT.
yeah, I've been trading with the same funds all day today.
That's crazy. So no settlements, no
No
limit, like
settlement
3
on margin.
trades.
Yeah, unlimited day trades on margin. You don't even need. I thought you need at least 2K, but you don't even need 2K. That's only if you want to use margin funds.
That's pretty scary though.
Yeah, it's
A little bit.
And this week I connected like Claude with TradingView MCP. So I'm trying to see how if I can create indicator or things like that using
I
some
mean, the
commands.
Claude itself, like you can actually, it can write PineScript. PineScript just a pretty shitty, I would say, code.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can do some stuff with it.
Yeah. Every time I write a Pine script and try to run it on TradingView, it says, okay, no, go and
Yes.
get it for version 6.
It's pretty horrific. It's hard to write.
Yeah. Now actually I
Yeah.
put that in Claude that always remember whenever I'm asking you for a script, remember that it should be version 6.
Yeah, I did some testing on my script, and it's turning pretty good results so far.
eventually they're gonna allow these agents to do options for you, and I'm not looking forward to that.
I mean, it's gonna get scary a little bit
Yeah.
when you get in that level, because a lot of agents then are gonna be thinking, I would say, same, and it's almost like 2008 when the algos triggered one another, and they started panicking and selling. It could get
Yeah.
really interesting if that was to happen.
Fed also made a news today. They said that just because the conditions are like the 90s doesn't mean it's gonna be like the 90s.
Yeah, I trust the government.
I think in few years we'll call these liquidity agents.
Oh, I think it's gonna be all liquidity. This whole thing is gonna be liquidity. Hopefully, we get an entry here at 11ish or so.
We still make up like only 5% of the trading volume, though. Majority are these institutions.
Oh yeah, it's all HTS, high frequency traders and hedge funds. They come in and they dominate. All right. Well, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll jump in live. We'll trade and see if we can make some money. Go from there.
Thank you. Good night.
You guys,
Shorty.
good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Good night.